The colour, the passion, the derby. There is nothing quite like it. Two teams forever linked by history. But what does the immediate future have in store for them? Stay right here on EA TV for all the live action. Istanbul, a city of contrasts. Welcome to the Kadıköy district on the Asian side of the Bosphorus, the home of Fenerbahçe. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And we've got what we hope will be exciting league action coming up for you. It's Fenerbahçe up against Beşiktaş.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And here's the Fenerbahçe lineup.
Well, I think they're going to let the opponents have the ball, invite them on, and then play on the counter-attack. That's okay, but they have to make sure they defend really well and keep their concentration.
The starting 11 for Beşiktaş.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre-forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
And the match is underway. Abubakar. Nicely timed tackle. Emre Mor. And he's in. Oh, it's in! The opening goal in the derby, and listen to what it means.
Well, just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, how can you stop him? If you get too tight, he'll use the space behind you, drop off, and he'll turn and run at you. Add that to his movement in the box, and you can see why he scored so many goals.
Superb block. An alert piece of defending. Willian Arau. Emre Mor now. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Jetson Fernandes. Rosier with it. Can they create something from here? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Luan Perez. And it's with Osai Samuel. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. But he's retrospectively awarded the free kick, having let it flow initially. Well, no card from the... referee, Stuart.
But I think it's good refereeing. He's just letting everybody know who's in charge here.
Attila Salai. Another perfect position to read it. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Well, that could be the final warning.
Well, he needs to be careful now. Next foul, and it's a card.
Jetson Fernandes. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. On the offensive. Alexandru Maxim. And Kudu. Opportunity it is. Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Ferdi Kadioglu. Plenty of support here. Can't miss, surely. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Takes the shot. Alexandru Maxim. Abubakar. And he did well to cut it out. It comes to absolutely nothing. Long-range effort. Well, closed down straight away. And can they be creative from here? That's not a bad ball. Well, you've got to conclude that it was completely overhit. Now can they counter clinically? All hands on deck. Abubakar. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping.
Well, the stats confirm what we've been seeing. Fenerbahçe haven't controlled the play so far, but when they have had it, they've looked so dangerous, particularly when they press high up the field, win the ball back in those areas, and then counter-attack quickly.
And the threat on the counter-attack is very real. Here they come again. An important interception. Abubakar. Gives it a go. And the keeper more than equal to it. Now sending it in. Thumped clear. Just the challenge that was required. Not a poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw in to come. Roman Saiz. Abubakar. He's beaten his man, and he might be through here. And the keeper has denied him.
Well, I've got to say, Derek, he was always in control of that situation. Brilliant stuff.
And played short. And played in. And the problem not completely solved. And I think the threat has been averted. Went in strongly, decisively. Abubakar. And space for them here on the flank. Chance to finish. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So 2-0 now. Nkudu. And Maxime with it. And couldn't keep himself onside. Attila Salai. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Not the best challenge, free kick. Well, warned by the referee, but not cautioned.
Well, he can't say he hasn't been warned now. That's good from the referee.
Nicely cut out. So the half-time whistle is sounded, and it's so far so good for the hosts.
Well, we said before the game what a brilliant side they are going forward, and they've proved that in the first half. Their combination play all over the pitch has been really good. It's been a top display so far.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Romain Saiss. Dele Alli. And that was a very fine read. Joao Pedro. There's a slide rule pass. Wonderful chance. And pushed onto the woodwork. He's having quite the game for himself. Save after save after save. Losing the ball, Dele Alli. Romain Saiss. And the ball with Gedson Fernandes. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Gezal. He's got space. Dele Alli. Alexandru Maxime. A really sumptuous ball. Oh, it's off the post. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Short corner favoured. Electing to cross into the centre. A gift for any goalkeeper. Ferdi Kadioglu. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Well, just centimetres over the bar with that powerful shot. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Really vital interception. Well, visionary passing. Nicely timed tackle. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Excellent vision. Well, that has been deemed offside, Stuart.
Well, he took too long to get the pass away. It's as simple as that.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Arau. Kadioglu. Not the pass he had in mind. Well, a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Not a poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw in to come. Good refereeing, waiting for a natural break before administering the caution. 20 minutes to go in this one. Must be! Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered.